All right, one more video in 2.4. This is writing equations of perpendicular lines. And our key concept then is the slope of perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals of each other. So what that means is I'm going to take the slope, I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to change the sign. All right, so for example, if I had a slope of m equals 1/2, and I flip that, it becomes 2 over 1. So that upside down capital T is perpendicular. Perpendicular slope here would be 2 as I flip it, 2 over 1, but I really don't need the 1 underneath it. And then I would have to change its sign. Okay. Now, if you had a whole number here, so if we had, let's just call it -8, we'll just go with that. And I want the perpendicular slope, what I do is I flip this over, right? That makes it 1 over 8. And then because this was a negative, I change it to a positive. So I'm using that concept. All right, so now we've got this, this problem over here. It says write the equation of a line perpendicular to y equals -4x plus 2/3, and we're going through the point 8,5. All right, so what am I taking from this line? Well, I'm going to steal the slope. All right, so the slope of this line is going to be -4. But I'm looking to write the equation of a perpendicular line. So I really don't want this slope. I'm just using that slope. Now that I've grabbed it, that equation's done. I don't deal with that 2/3 for anything, right? So let's get our perpendicular slope first. So I'm going to write perpendicular slope there. I see a negative. That's going to become a positive. I see 4. I'm going to flip that over 1 and get 1/4. Okay? Opposite reciprocal or negative reciprocal is what we're looking at there. So now, again, we have a point, and we have our slope that we're going to be using now, and so we're going to use point-slope form. I highly recommend that you memorize the various forms that we've talked about so far. So point-slope form, y minus y1. Remember, y1 is right here, all right, equals the slope times the quantity x minus x1, and I've labeled x1 over here as well. And that way I don't make a mistake plugging them in. So often we grab the 8 and plug it here for the y1 and make a mistake on it. So we want to avoid that possibility. So we've got y minus my y1, which is 5, my perpendicular slope of 1/4, and then x minus x1, which was 5. So the equation of the perpendicular line to y equals -4x plus 2/3 going through the point 8,5 is y minus 5 equals 1/4 times the quantity x minus 5. Good luck.